everyone, welcome to this week's Open Boat. Today we're going to be talking about some very important things when you're fishing off the surf. It's about identifying structure. So it's important to know what you're looking for when you're fishing off the surf because you just don't want to be blind casting. You've got to know how to identify sandy bottom structure. So I'm going to talk about three things today: sandbars, troughs, and cuts. So to start, a sandbar is a little lump in the sand. It's a sandbar, self-explanatory, and you can identify these by seeing when a wave forms and it starts to crest as it's coming in and crashes down. That's when it meets the sandbar. That's when it starts to crest and cut. And coming in, you have smaller waves that don't crest, like little tiny little baby waves coming into the wash. So that's your sandbar. Following your sandbar, you have the sandbar, and then in between that and the beach, you have your trough. A trough is a little deeper bit of water, and what's awesome about a trough is it can hold bait fish and predator fish. It can hold peanut bunker, little rainfish, sand eels, and those predator fish like stripers, bluefish, fluke in the summertime, they hang out in that trough because that's their meal source. The trough is like a buffet for these predator fish here. So the trough is easy to identify. Like I said, you see those little cresting waves, but usually if you have a sunny day, you could see the darker water color for said trough. So how do these bait fish and predator fish get into the troughs past the sandbar? They use cuts. Cuts in the sandbar. The best way to visually describe them is a rip current that you see in the summertime. You have that rough white water pushing water out, and that's your cut in the sandbar. That's like the Garden State Parkway from, you're in New York, you're trying to take the Garden State Parkway down to get to like Belmar. That's your cut. That's the parkway into the trough. So they use that cut to get into the trough and feed, and that's a good spot for you to fish. So I had great success fishing a trough last month. I was fishing a bucktail in a trough, and I had my 49-inch bass that I caught in that trough, and that was amazing and very rewarding. And after you guys watch this video and familiarize yourself with sandy bottom structure, you can now see, oh, that's a trough. I know that I can find a good cut and fish that cut going into the trough. There's a sandbar. I'm gonna look for that now. I recommend going to like your favorite fishing beaches at like low tide and look for those sandbars. Try to find those at low tide. Just know what you're looking for. And I wish you guys luck on your next surf adventure.